Oh my god! Oh my god! It's happening!
Hello and welcome to another JSON stream. Oh my golly gee willikers, guys. The Outlands drama, the drama of the Discord. Oh, it can't stop us from playing because the server's fine, but the Discord's not. Oh, golly gee willikers. Everything's fine, you guys. Just simmer. Simmer down. Simmer down now. This is stream 645. Welcome to the stream. Stream. Welcome in, you guys. Wow. Wait, I gotta hide my camera quick. I don't think I have the right window open. 1 second. Uno momento, por favor. You know Spanish, Jace? Yeah, took 5 years of it. Can't speak it still, but welcome to the stream. You got a Discord, Jace? I sure do. I don't know if Outlands does, but I sure do. You should join it if you're not in there already. No, so the drama is that Outlands Discord disappeared. They made the Discord disappear. And so a lot of people were worried that the game is going to be disassembled. Johnny number 5, you know? People are worried that Richard Garriott's taking over. There's so many like drama. There's so many like little clips you could make, you know? Like is it getting shut down because of is it like getting sued? Is it getting closed because of now? If the game server was down, I'd be a little bit more worried for everyone. You know, like if Owen said, "Oh, like we had to close down the server because we're in legal battle." That's not what's happening, you guys. So I feel like anybody who's doing that conspiracy that like Richard Garriott turned off the Discord, I feel like that's silly. Okay, I'm just saying it. I'm saying it out loud. That's my take. Okay. If it really was that situation, the server would be offline, you guys. It wouldn't be the Discord offline. It would be the server. Now, the one thing I do think it is there's some people who are targeting, like, imagine someone who has a bot army who was trying to take down a login server, or, you know what I mean? Like, they're doing a, what the hell's that called? I'm trying to think of the name of it. When you flood a server, like a DDoS. You know, like when you try to like put so much traffic to it, I feel like whoever was doing that, because again, there's a particular set of people with a particular set of skills that do that. I'm assuming they turned it towards the Discord. You know what I mean? Like instead of hitting the website and trying to bring down the server, they're hitting the Discord. That makes more sense to my brain. But again, this is me just making stuff up. Because I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, like, I don't know what's going on. But the fact that the game is on, it seems like that it's more or less a Discord issue. Now, the other thing is, I got banned for Discord for 7 days. I was banned from 7 days for typing disgorg.gg/jsones. Okay? I misspelled Discord, and I did gourd instead of dord. And I got banned for 7 days. So maybe that same thing happened to like one of the admins over at the, you know what I mean? Like maybe they linked something and it got taken over. I got banned for 7 days, and I appealed it, and they said nope. It was like you sent a bad link. Anyway, so I'm thinking it's more or less Discord side. It's not Richard Garriott trying to take down Outlands. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, clip this, you guys. Let's post the video. You know. Anyway, so welcome to the stream, you guys. It's so funny. Yeah, El Bandito, everyone's hoping to be freed from this MMO prison. Dude, there's another MMO that's coming out. I don't know if anybody knows this, but it's called EverQuest Legends. I just burped Chick-fil-A into your ear. I had Chick-fil-A for dinner. I'm going to be playing that, you guys, okay? I need to be making videos about it. I suck at making content. You know what I mean? I need to make, like, I need to get back to I'm going to post a video every week. Like, I haven't posted a video since last year. Anyway. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Chris, it's an inside job. So true. I wish they did graphical updates. You'd be more interested. Okay. For the EverQuest. What is this? Discord drama? Coolio Mulio. You just missed the whole thing, man. Clickbait it. Yeah, the Discord for Outlands is down, is basically the sum of it. And then there's a bunch of conspiracy theories that Richard Garriott is trying to close down Outlands, which I think is a false claim. You know? But that's just me. Who's this guy? Who's this guy spinning? I'm spinning too. Anyway. Where's your music at, Jace? Do you know how to stream? I know, this is only stream 600 and something. Oh, that's you? El Bandito. You got a little bag here. What is this? Can't just be leaving that stuff out on the porch, dude. It's going to take it. What is this? Bronze chains? You don't want these? All right, let's get some music on, you guys. Declue, welcome to the stream. Anyway, so if you were curious of what's going on with the Discord is temporarily offline. Okay. There is a post about it. I'll go ahead and post it here. But the gist of the news is people were worried that Richard Garriott is taking over. And I don't know where people are coming up with this stuff. But I don't think that's true. But this is the article there. But maybe it's true. I don't know. You never know. You know? I know. Do you know? I know. I don't have anything open, you guys. I got to open everything over here. I'm like, this is my first time streaming. Anyway, I got to get back into the content making. Golly, you know, because I am going to be playing EverQuest Legends. Not quite a bit more, but you know, I got to strike while the iron's hot. And it's getting kind of hot, and it's leaving me behind, you know? Hot. Where is my playlist? There it is. Conspiracy theory is Outlands doing better than the Shroud of Avatar. I mean, it doesn't take much, right? Ooh, dang, Jace. Rumor is that it's copyright infringement. Well, the rumors are wrong. I'm gonna put the rumors to rest. If it was copyright infringement, the server would be down. You know what I mean? Discord being down versus the server being down is like completely different topics. You know what I mean? I'm guessing. This is a guess. Whoever was DDoSing UO switched it over to be Discord reports. Or, like myself, who was banned from Discord for 7 days because I typed Discord wrong and I typed disgorg.gg. I'm wondering if that happened to one of the admins of the server. Maybe they sent out a malicious link accidentally. And then I got banned for 7. I even appealed. Anyway. Richard Garriott doesn't even know what Discord is. Exactly, yeah. Spell check. Why would you type that, Jace? Exactly. I was a terrible, malicious person. Yeah. You got a Discord, Jace? I sure do. Don't spell it wrong though, you guys. If you spell it wrong, insta-ban. 7 days. I even appealed. That's the worst part. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna die on this hill that it's not Richard Garriott. Although that would be fun if it was like let's just play this out. Let's play it out. Richard Garriott says, "Hey, I want UO back." And he realizes that the regular UO.com isn't worth it, and he goes for Outlands. What is that? That's even more drama, you guys. That's even drama-y than the regular drama. You imagine Richard Garriott goes back for the license and takes Outlands down? Anyway. They might have shut down the Discord so there's no discussion and usable evidence in court. Interesting, Coolio Mooey. I like where you're going with that. Let's go. Richard Gere would probably do more of a shakedown, like give me a percentage. Oh, 100%, dude. That's what I would do. If someone was making money off my content, am I going to shut them down or am I going to get a piece of the pie? I don't trust this wooden box out here, you guys. People are setting me up to die. Not today. Not today. The Outlands Discord's down. The Outlands Discord is in fact down. He wouldn't have the rights to the name Ultima Online, just the source code, which includes the images and whatnot. I don't know enough about the laws. All I know is when I was trying to sell UO merch, I was trying to do it in the legal way. And so I actually approached the Broadsword Entertainment. They told me they couldn't talk to me because EA owned the rights. So then I spammed EA on LinkedIn, emails, phone calls. I hired a lawyer. The lawyer wanted too much money and I gave up. Because I wanted to like sell UO gear for realsies. You know what I mean? I wanted to make like a UO shop. I was 100% willing to like share profits. You know what I mean? I got denied. Better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. I have terrible luck, dude. I would be the guy that goes to jail for that type of shit. You know what I mean? Oop, first curse of the stream. I'm feisty today. First curse of the stream. Outlands Discord's down, but the AOL chat room is up. Did you make an aggro wave spec yet? We were trying to mess with aggro wave because Bliggity unlocked it for us the last stream. The script doesn't work quite right with it. So, and also you have to point the direction you're casting the spells. So I kind of hate it. I like it, but I don't like it for the script. We'll see what we got going on. So what's to say? Hear that Megabond stream incoming? Wifebot doesn't know. Won't hurt her. We won't tell. Dude, don't tempt me, dude. Where is this? Megabonk. You guys, I haven't played it since that fateful day. I 100%ed it. December 5th, 2025. I've been Megabonk free for over 6 months. 7 months. Anyway. I'll say how aggro works, but not using a click mechanic. I know, yeah, James. I would rather we clicked towards the target and it just shot towards that than the directional. She's listening. Don't stay on here, bro. What the hell? Yeah, that's true. Okay. Control-Shift-O on the keyboard. Now, we did edit a little bit of... We did edit a little bit of the script, but we never pushed it, so... It's been that long since Megabonk. It sure has that big detail. Isn't that crazy? You're gonna sacrifice? Delfoy, oh my golly gee willikers. He sure did die. I'll raise you, dude. Rip. Where you at? Show your ghost. The target cannot be resurrected in that location. I think you need to step off the box. Thank you so much. Boom. Thanks for taking one for the team, dude. GG. It was a trap for sure. Yeah, thanks so much, dude. There's something else at the bottom of the Mega Bonk barrel. Just more Mega Bonk, says Chase. I know, but that's the problem. I want more in my life. Quake was all the way for you, Chris. You do Quake. Just scripted to cast in the direction your eyes are facing towards the monitor, Chomrick. I mean, thanks so much, dude. That's good. Did you loot the bones? I should have looted his bones. He's great. I learned all about right stuff in the Friday the 13th court case. Basically, after 35 years, the rights revert to the writer and creator. They don't get a name, but basically everything else. So yeah, a guy now owns Camp Crystal Lake. The name is Jason Pamela, but not Jason Rangeley. No, just the child Jason. So the franchise is going to be the mess. What the heck? Interesting. You can make UO parody merch, from what I understand. Parody's protected speech. So that was my problem when I talked to the lawyer. I had like different designs that included like me over a logo, like, you know, like a fake thing, like the ghosts, the dragon, blah, blah, blah. And the lawyer that I talked to was like, you don't want to do any of that. I was like, all right. But again, I'm a more panicked person than maybe I need to be. You know what I mean? Like I probably could get away with stuff. We love you, Wifebot. You make Jason more money when you come on the stream. So true, Rip. She's not here right now. So let's see. What are we doing, Jace? Well, you know, the UO drama, the Discord's down over there. You know, what are you guys gonna do? Well, I got a Discord you could join if you want to talk about it. You know what I mean? You could spread some rumors in there. But again, I'm assuming whoever DDoS the server has pointed towards DDoS reporting, but who knows? Again, the other thing is maybe they sent a bad link because it happened to me, but my Discord didn't get shut down. My account got banned. You know what I mean? A little bit different. Anyway, while we're over here on a website, let's look at a website that we run over here, UOAddicts.com. Okay, UOAddicts.com. I got 33 comments that I got to go through, you guys, okay? I'm slacking. If you go develop a roadmap, and then you go try script builder, if you're not signed in, it asks you to sign in. If you are signed in, and then it says, hey, it's a beta, you got to sign up. I'm going to fix that this weekend. It's going to be free for everyone for one generation. But then I need you to help support the channel if you want to continue to generate every, 24 hours or whatever. I'm going to set a little timer. It's going to reset. The goal is this weekend to have that live. We'll see. That's my goal right now. It's 6:23 p.m. on 6/26/26. Oh my golly gee willikers, you guys, that's a lot of six. Wait, hold on. I have 60 frames per second. I'm going to be streaming for 26 minutes. It's going to be 6:26 on 6/26/26. Wait for it. Holy cow. There's a lot of 26s and 6s. The Discord I docked. The Discord. Sir Funkalicious. Yeah, the Discord I docked. That's awesome, dude. Well played. Someone made an unofficial Discord for Outlands? Shout out the devil. 6/26/26. It's going to be 6/26 on 6/26 on the year 2026. Maybe not for you though, you guys. I don't know. Can I make my timer bigger here? Wait, hold on. We gotta be excited about this moment here. Is it this? It's not that. I'm trying to see my timer here. Where the heck's my timer? There it is. All right, you guys, it's about to turn 6:26 on 6/26 on the 26th. You were all here. Okay, this is, we're counting down. And then we'll wait for it to be 26, 26, 26. Oh my golly, gee willikers. Here we go. Just wait for it, you guys. It's gonna be good. This is like a countdown. I don't like. Has this ever happened on the stream? I don't know. It's 6. Oh my gosh, you guys! It's 6:26 at 6:26 on 6/26 of 2026, and it's about to be. Oh my! It's happening. It's happening right here. Oh, we were all here together. The Outlands Discord down on 6/26/26. I'm streaming at 60 frames per second. It's the 26th minute of the stream. Wow. All right, Jace, shut up. All right, thanks for being there. Anyway, if you look at the builder, the patch notes, and I'm 26 years old. Yeah, that's right. Well done. We were all here together. Thanks. It would be awesome if somebody's username contained the number 26 as well. No pressure. Okay. So we have some updates here. Things have been going well. We're gonna, but again, the goal right now is to making a new account or YouTube account with 26. Nice. The goal is to push some updates to this weekend, okay, you guys. So, and then I saw somebody ask for, please get animal commands working for the tamer. Also, bard buffs don't seem to work sometimes. Should work. If you don't count the 2 2s. It's 6. Wait, what stream is this? Wait, is this stream 626? Damn it. It's 6:45. Wouldn't that be crazy if the stream was 6:26? Let's just pretend it was. That's crazy. I can't believe it. Wow. Close enough. 6:06:06 was a big day on RuneScape, if you didn't know. I never played RuneScape. I missed out on the RuneScape. I was playing UO. I was playing Diablo, UO, Asheron's Call, EverQuest. Wow. Those are my games. And I assume RuneScape was in that time frame. Have you watched the number 23? Was that the one with Jim Carrey? And if so, yes. A long time ago. I haven't seen it in quite some time. Lord British caught wind of the aggro spec wave and pulled the plug. Yeah. Can we add snacking? That's a great call out to Timb 7565 because 7526 was taken. UO, Diablo, Shadowblade, and Quake. Nice. Okay, I never played Shadowbane either, and I wasn't good at first-person shooters. My friends, we all land and played first-person shooters. I suck at those, man. Can't do it. 23 was the original. 6, 7? Shadowbane was like I'm gonna Google it real quick, but Shadowbane was like 3D, right? Shadowbane. Yeah. So it was like, it says one day ago that there's a Shadowbane resurgence on Steam. Came out in 2003. Shadowbane flopped. It never became what was envisioned or promised. I don't know anything about that, but if it actually had the work it needed, it could have been sweet. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to open up another window here to look at the comments. I know I haven't been looking at the comments, you guys. I've been busy. Busy at work. Life finds a way. Running into the issue with this one, it seems to spam eat food, even when full mana and the buff is active. Each time bandages, vet supplies, time remaining overhead is shown. Rogue cooldown is also displayed. Interesting. Buff and potion logic. Probably press potions. I had a lot of logic handling like buff versus potion versus bless. I didn't add that into the bot though. I didn't want that extra logic. Let's see. Heading home, listening in the car. Wifebot, welcome to the stream. We weren't installing Megabonk at all. Don't worry. We were just proving the fact that I haven't played it since December 5th, 2025. And then we talked about, wow, it's already been over 6 months. It's crazy. Where does the time go? Okay. Arcane staff thing. Yep. The healing. Yep. Healing's iffy. Okay. Oh, man. These beds. Okay, some of these comments are very long. I'm not going to read all that right now, because then you're just going to look at me drool on myself on the stream. Anyway, we can add in, I know we're missing the, like, all follow, all guard situation, so we'll probably do that. As a matter of fact, let's do that right meow, okay? What is my build at the moment? Echo. I have Inscription, Eval, Magery, Parrying, Arcane, Cooking, and Wrestling. Claude, summarize comments faster, yeah. I guess I could do that. I don't even need to read. Jace, you mega lying? No, mega bonkingly lying. If Warhammer Online can come back, maybe Shadowbane will, maybe. There's some combination of UO and Shadowbane mechanics. Probably never touch the grass again. Chris, nice. Very nice. Okay. It's 6, 26, 26, 6, 26, 26. Who reads? That's true. That's true. Oh my golly gee willikers. What a week, you guys. It's been a long week. Soccer games are on, you know? Goodness gracious. I watched the US play last night. You know, again, the game didn't matter. Well, it matters, but it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? They're in either way. But what a wave of emotion. Losing at the last seconds. It's like I was out there playing. Anyway. I don't know if I told you this last stream, but I talked about it with somebody. I'm going to say it here. You know what would be crazy? If someone called me up and was like, hey, Jace, we have a soccer game. We need you to play. Like, but you got to play the full 90 minutes. You got to go in there and play. I would die. I need to start working out again. I need to be able to play a soccer game. Okay? Like, if I got called into a game right now, I would literally die. I wouldn't make it. I need to, like, work my way back up. How do you work your way back up? I could play goalie. Dude, winner. I didn't think about that. All right, I'm in. Holy cow. I could definitely play goalie. I could flop around, hurt myself, jumping to side to side. Just watching the ball go in. I don't even jump for it. Oh, that was going way too fast. Can you slow it down when you kick it towards me, please? I'm new. Ah, Guardian, hello. Jace, why do you train so hard? Well, you never know when someone's going to call you to play a soccer game in the World Cup. Yeah, it didn't even need to be World Cup. It could have been just down at the park. You guys defaulted to the World Cup. I appreciate that. I appreciate your level of confidence in me being called by the World Cup, okay? I mean just down the street, you know? World Cup, I would actually die, okay? Down the street, at least I could, like, cry and lay down. Anyway. Find a group that plays soccer frisbee. Interesting. The World Dixie Cup. Flip cup? Little flippy cuppy? I bet I could do that. All right, anyway, what are we doing? We're going to we are going to add some all guard me, all follow me type of situation. I thought I already added it. Did I not add it? Always check bones, you guys. Empty. You never know. Something could have spawned on him. Get us that UO scripting guy for the goalie. It's our only hope. That'd be so sad. All right. I'm trying to think of how I want to handle this, because this is the part that sucks about scripts and programming in general. The last maybe it's not programming, maybe it's actually just me, but it's like the first 80-90% of a project, I dominate. Okay, I am so good at that. I am a professional. I can crush it. When it comes to that last 10%, last 5%, you need to get this done, Jace. Oof. Oof. Big oof. You know that little meme where that guy's going, oof? That's me. The last 10% of a project. You think you'll work on an aggro-wave script one day? I'm learning scripting now to make one, since there are none. I mean, technically the script builder can do it, ish. The problem with aggro-wave is you have to point towards the direction of your, like, what you want to hit. You know what I mean? So, like, there's no cursor, and so it only flings towards whatever direction you're flinging. So, for example, even though I'm... Stop scaring me! My kids are bumping my window. Scaring me. Anyway, so like right here, even though we might target this Great Heart and I can go into war mode, well, I'm casting, to be fair, I just casted, frickin', what's it called? Corpor? Invast Corpor. But anyway, see how it's targeting the bear? Like, there's no way for me to, like, automatically make the script do that. You know what I mean? You have to wait for the staff to hit him. So far, I got mine to target the nearest critter, sending in the zombies to attack, casting Corpse Skin, Mind Rot, and then doing it. Okay. All right, let me look at what I have pending here. Get status. Get diff. We have this combat one. I did add the ranged weapons for arcane staff, so that's pending. I should just push this right here, right now, right? And then mage rotation, this is where we left off last week. I manually added this if not casting, and we're casting these type of spells, just set it as success. So I'm just gonna push that. You know what I mean? But before I push it, we should add in the like all guard and stuff like that. Let's do that. I understand that you need to make sure that you're facing towards the target when you're casting. It just seems like you have to manually do it. And to me, I'm okay with that. But now I'm trying to make it to work with meditate whenever I'm low mana and keep casting specific ways that need to be cast. Yeah. Could you issue an attack command prior to casting to force face the enemy? True. And that's what this might be doing. Maybe. It would work if you have an arcane staff. Hello? All right, 1 second.
Hi guys. Sorry, I'm just stealing him for 1 second. Are you having a good night? Can they hear me? Am I lagging?
Yes, you're lagging.
It's a wife bot stream.
Yes.
Why do I have to sit in the chair?
Go see.
They don't want to talk to me.
Now say like, follow, and subscribe.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Join the Discord.
Join the Discord.
You got a Discord, wife bot? Sure do.
I have Discord, but I don't know how to use it.
Yeah, don't. Join the JSON's Discord.
That's right. And UOAddicts.
Oh, and then can you say this? Wow, can you guys believe that the Outlands Discord got shut down?
Wow, can you guys believe that the online...
Damn it, messed up. It's the Outlands Discord. You gotta say, oh my gosh, can you guys believe that the Outlands Discord got shut down?
Oh my gosh, can you believe that the Outlands Discord was shut down? What?
I heard it was because Jace was too good at making scripts.
Oh, Jace did it with his scripts.
There you go, thanks. We'll clip that. Clip it, send it to Owen.
I can't believe it. Wait, what happened? Is that real?
Yeah, it's real. That's what it's like drama right now.
Yes, Tan. I get pretty dark. It just takes about 15 minutes in the sun.
She gets pretty dark with her words and her humor.
I have a dark soul. Yeah, I need like a little prompting thing right here that tells me what I'm supposed to read.
Right here.
Oh yeah, no.
See, look. Hello, Miss Jays. Now, next week, Gator Don't Play. Can't believe it. Wipeout Hype. Can't believe it.
Am I allowed to do this? I'm afraid to do anything online these days.
Yeah, you can't do that. It's...
If I'm offending you, please leave.
Haven't seen Jason in a while. Damn, what a glow up! I know. I transitioned.
No, definitely not. You can't get this.
I mean,
plastic doesn't get you this. This is all natural.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Tell the truth. I'm like David Beckham in the hallway. Tell the truth. Right here on my screen.
Dad put me on Instagram.
Oh my god.
Now there's another one.
Alright, little demon baby.
Anyways, bye guys. It was good to see you. Hope you guys have a nice night. Join the Discord, Jace's Discord, in case you were confused. Bye.
Alright, I'm back. In my original skin. Hello, and welcome to the stream. Okay, bye. This is the real stream? You or me? Am I the real stream or you the real stream? Me. Okay, thanks. Anyway, what'd I miss? DJ, you just said, wait, I'm turning on, working on the script for Agaway. Yes. Yes, you are. Sorry, what?
You said, what did you miss? And I said, my fans saying hi to me.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, so the script itself, we have a change pending for making sure that we don't wait for the cursor. If the spells, we're basically setting the spell success. Wait, not this one. Wrong window, Jace. This one. I'm just saying, hey, if we're not casting, then go ahead and check these spells. And then if so, break. So that should work pretty good. But let's go ahead and talk about the... Someone mentioned that cooking, or the cooking buff wasn't working. Snacking. Talking about snacking. Do you overhead tell them to point at the target? That would probably get annoying, though. I do not. We could potentially add an attack, like right before, like people were saying. That would potentially point you in the direction. Let me go ahead and regenerate the script just so we can see. Let me make sure my server's running locally. 1 second. Uno momento, por favor. Localhost. Jace, if you use AI to help you write scripts, I've gone through the AI trying to write scripts, but I did not enjoy that because you literally have to test everything in the game, right? And so this script builder that I'm working on, I'm using AI to assist me to like make the UI, but it's copying the logic from my premium scripts. So I know that the code works a little bit just kind of out the box because it's not making the script up. It's just letting me put the pieces together. So anyway, for an example here, if you go to UOAddicts.com and then if you're just landing here, you know, you click development roadmap, try the script builder. And then...
A toe is a toe, and a roll is a roll. And if we don't get no toes, then we don't eat no rolls.
Jace always gets more donos when he brings the beautiful family on. Thank you for sharing him with us.
Dude, Rip, thanks so much, dude. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for supporting the wife, the wife bot. Well done. Upgrades. Thanks, Rip. Appreciate you. So, if you haven't tried the script builder yet, it's on UOAddicts. You go to development roadmap, try the script builder. And what you would do is and I'm going to run it locally here because I have some changes locally that are going to get pushed up. But you go over to Razor and then you go over to the skills tab and you click copy all. Click. And then you just hit Control V to paste it in here and say detect build. And basically what that did is it added your skills. You can manually add skills, or you could choose one of these defaults and will put skills there. But if you do this in the detect build, it will put whatever your character's skills are into there. And then what you do is click logic blocks. And then this lets you customize the script. Okay. If I look at my details behind the scenes, my little admin section, I can tell you that I have 175 testers. There's 8 people waiting. Goodness gracious. We've generated 618 scripts. So, and 614 of them are unique. I still need to make sure that that's correct because I feel like it's not correct. I feel like there must be a timestamp or something in there. I would doubt that there would be that many unique ones, but maybe there is. Maybe I'm crazy. It must be hashing the hash. I don't know. I got to figure that out. Anyway. So I'm over here. Is it going off the unique URL? It might be Radar Void. That's what I was just thinking. Like maybe it's hashing the entire script that it just generated, and if so, then it's using the ID from like each one's unique, you know? So yeah, that's probably what it's doing. I probably don't have that many unique. But what's weird is there are 4 that are dupes. Anyway. So lots of scripts being generated. That's good. But what you would do is you go through here and then there's different things you turn on and off, right? So like if you want to stop the script when you're hidden, you know, you just click that on. By default, it's on. Here's the healing variables. There are some comments that saying it's not working quite right. And so we're just going to have to keep an eye on it and see what's happening. But basically, hey, we're going to mini heal if we're missing 65 or more health. If we're missing over 35, so in between 65 and 35, we're going to use greater heal instead. We will we'll use a cure. We'll cast cure. You could like not cast cure if you didn't want to, right? But we're going to do that. Interrupt your heal if your hit points recover mid-cast. Sure. We're going to eat some mushrooms. I'm going to turn that on. If we're missing 35 mana, we'll do that. Here's some buffs. People are saying that if you mix Bless with the poison or, you know, using strength and stuff, it's not working right. I would say let's not use both. You know what I mean? I can update the UI to like handle it, but like you're either going to want to use Bless or you're going to want to use potions. Don't have both enabled. You know what I mean? Now, to be fair, on my current bot, I do have the ability to use just wisdom buff and then use strength buff use strength and agility pots, but use wisdom. So maybe we should add that. Let's do that first. Why we're here. Jace, you're not making any sense. I'm getting distracted. I know. Damn it. Stop it. Okay. So anyway, we're going to keep going down. And my back hurts all of a sudden. Here's Parry, because we have Parry in our build. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Switch, boom, boom. Okay. I know mana is not required. I'm sorry, it's in there. You can just set it to 0 if you'd like. Taunting, sure, but I only want to taunt if we're 100 hit points. Targeting, auto-targeting, auto-honor set, last target. Yes, yes. This melee and range, this is the newest change to respect the new weapons, like throwing, dual wield, or throwing, and the arcane staffs. The arcane staff's local, so we're going to test that right now. Weapon abilities. Necromancy, it probably use some work, but hey, it's all good. Magery. Poison. You know, you can cast poison. You can cast poison on all nearby creatures. You know, different things. Somebody said that the precasts aren't working either, so Again, lots to do and fix, okay? Drink a heal. Interrupt when I'm leaving war mode. Swing. Don't start casting when moving. Here's some potions. Strength potions, ability potions, magic resist potions. Auto skin corpses, weight management, re-equip weapon. All right, and then I click generate script. And then we click copy. And then we go over to Razor. And then we click strips. And then we say new. And then we say, you know, first script of the stream. Aggro wave. Aggro. I hit save. And then I hit Control V to paste it. Save. Set hotkey. We're going to put it to 7 on the keyboard. And so now when we're in the game, and I hit 7, it is going to do the buffs, whatever it is. It's running. So, let's see if it attacks a target that's in range now with the change to the arcane staff check. So in theory, it should point towards whatever we're going to target. Nice. Wait, did I just make a bug? Why is it not targeting? What did I break, you guys? It's casting and then canceling the spell. This must be my not casting logic, huh? GG, you broke it. Yeah, so true. It must be my not casting. I'm just going to comment out this not casting thing and see if that's it. Or did I break something else? Save 7 on the keyboard. Kind of looks like it, huh? Wait. No matching end if. Oops. I commented out too much. You're doing too much. Save and play. There we go. Silly Jace. There we go. Okay, so now it's working again. So yeah, obviously something I did with this broke it. If not casting. I should probably add a wait for target. I bet the casting variable actually finishes before the cursor happens. And so my logic runs through and it's like, oh, we didn't have a cursor yet. So the potential fix for that is just to do a small wait here. Wait for target. I bet that will fix it. Just do a small wait. Yep. And the reason is, I think that Razor is getting the not casting too fast, too furious. As a matter of fact, I need to go buy a lottery ticket real quick. I don't think I bought a lottery ticket this week. Quick. Batravi, welcome to the stream. I mean, the Outlands Discord is down. It's shut down. So the drama is the Discord is shut down. Why is the Discord shut down, Jace? I don't know. There's a lot of rumors that it's due to Richard Garriott. I think that's a silly rumor, but I would point towards a DDoS situation of the Discord, not Richard Garriott. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. Did I buy the tickets in time? New jobs, you guys. Ocean is 25% faster spawn? Wow. Top rise goes to Half Moon. Half Moon just got 61 million. I would spend that so fast. I'm the guy that's gonna win the lottery and then be broke. Spare a dollar, sir. Asked my search engine why Discord was down, and it told me because of a DDoS attack. It's because I was just saying that information. Wow. I am AI, Keith. Gary would get the game that shut down before Discord. See, that's what I was saying, K-Matt. I feel like if it was really a situation of the game, the game would be offline. You know what I mean? Not the Discord. But who knows, you know? Not me. We can only speculate and guess. Merchant Bot in the house. Happy Friday, y'all. Hello, Merchant Bot. Welcome to the stream. Well, the news is, K-Matt, that apparently there's a 35-year rule or something. And so that's coming up. Something. Okay. So in theory, this wait for target thing is fine if we don't have aggro wave. So I wonder if I want to check that or not. I mean, I could just add it to the script. I'm just gonna do that. We just adding it. If not casting, and then we'll say wait for target. 200 milliseconds. Save. Okay, and then I'm gonna refresh my script here. Generate full script. Damn it. It reloaded my thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go to my generated scripts. It's this one right here. Open. This is it, right? Right. And then instead of doing magic arrow here, we're gonna do fire field with a 0 cooldown. Generate full script. Copy. And then we'll paste that bad boy right there, save, and then play. So now we should do lightning every 15 seconds, and then flame wave field. Flame fired. Fire flame. What are we trying to say? Tapping into war mode here. Wow. Sick, bro. We're out here absolutely dominating. Let's line all these guys up, huh? Aggro wave. Healing up. Casting lightning. And then flam grabbing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's making me move. So again, this is what I don't like about this script. Is it doesn't point towards what I want to fight. You know? Did I take my new links for the spin? I did not. I just put them in my house, dude. I'm sorry. You gave me those links and I didn't do nothing with them. You need summons for positioning? Judo Jeff. Do you have summoning, or do you have like Spirit Speak in your build? Hey, I lied to you. Outlands website has an announcement about Discord. Long story short, content that violated their policies. Stark 61, hello. Okay, I mean, that works. So... what happened to the Discord server? Content violation. There was a lot of speculation that it was Richard Gary. I don't think that's what it is. We just happen to have some bad luck. Keep dropping the links. Well done. I refreshed. It's the same thing as earlier. Grav. I blame the ship's PvP. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Graven Smash. Got ourselves a red coming in. Tassu. Player pet ignoring. It worked. Wow. What a great script. Hey, there's a lot of reds coming in. Something happening? You're going to have Spirit Speak, yeah, but you won't have Inscription? Okay, yeah. So I have... this was like my original Arcane Mage script, or build. 120 Inscription, 100 Eval, 100 Magery, 80 Parry, 80 Arcane, 80 Cooking, 80 Wrestling, 80 Necromancy. So let's go ahead and add snacking into this bad boy. How are we going to do this, Jace? Well, we're going to utilize Claude. It's going to help us out a little bit. But basically, we need to get in range. We're not even hitting this dude. Basically, what I want to do is I want to point it at my cooking of this. So we're going to open up the MageBot base, and I'm going to look for snacking. Did I add? Yeah, I called it snacking. So 709 through 714. And I'm going to say, hey, Claude. I'm not going to say, hey, Claude. I'm going to say, we are working on UOAddicts script builder. I want to add a section into utility. cooking. It requires 80 or more cooking. Wait. Does it require 80 cooking or any cooking? Like, I know my build has 80 cooking, but can you snack with anything? Is any cooking? Okay. You just get more when you have more? Okay, that makes sense. I've received a mid-sea oyster. I didn't realize I was supposed to open them. Wait, do you open them or do you... Do I have to take them into the town? You gotta turn them into Prev? Okay. Bank. The Shuck. The Shucker NPC. Okay. I might as well go turn 1 in. So I at least get points for this event. Did you happen to look at my 2 comments on the Arcane Mage Scribe Mage farming? I briefly skimmed them. So yes, but no. I did not actually read them. I just was like, okay. I will read them in more detail, McMatty. One is a simple fix. The others, I don't know if it was a fluke. Okay, let me look again at the old comments. Casting Energy Bolt, I believe, somewhere around 40 hit points. Since I've been manually using strength potions during testing, since the script is supposed to prioritize healing, I expected to cancel Energy Bolt and heal immediately. Instead, it finished casting Energy Bolt first and then healed you afterward. Okay, yeah, the I'm gonna keep reading before I answer. Okay. So if you look at the, damn it, what am I doing? I wanted to run the cooking thing first. Hold on. I forgot to actually. I'm losing it. Okay, we're working on the UO script builder. I want to add a section to the utility of our snacking. It requires cooking, which is on this page right here. Copy path. Okay, sorry. To utility section. It should be checkmarked by default if the cooking skill is greater than 0. The logic for this is in this file, lines 1709 through 1714. Okay, so I got that. I got cooking. And while cooking's cooking, we can look at the logic for the healing. So, oops, wrong window. So if I go over to Claude Bad Boy here, first script of the scream. I keep misspelling everything here. But if we're casting, right? This is basically the cast logic. So we're saying, hey, we have a target. You know, we're inside of here. We chose a spell. We have enough hit points to start casting. If we're not dead, if the target's not dead, we're not moving, begin casting. And then while we're in here, if our hit points is less than or equal to drinking a health potion, and we can't use a health potion, drink it. Else, if our hit points is less than or equal to the interrupt mage to cast interrupt and break. So in theory, if our hit points is less than Magery to interrupt hit point check, but it's doing a actual hit point check and not a diff hits. So this one, I should probably change it to diff hits, because if you have 140 strength, right, and you're saying, hey, heal me, like break it and heal me if I have 100 hit points or whatever, right? It's only gonna do that. I'm sorry, 40 hit points. It's only gonna do that when you're down to 40, not missing 40, if that makes sense. It probably should be a why am I stroking out? It should probably be diff hit check. You got diff hits, Chase? Sure do. Whitebot's over here says, looks like the Discord put UO Outlands in timeout. While the grown-ups sort things out, come invade the Jason's Discord. Bring your guildies, your enemies, your loot goblins, that one friend who always dies to a mungbat. We'll keep the chaos going until everyone's back home. AI Wifebot answering all your questions. Jace, what's your Discord? It's right here. You should join it if you're not in already. Thanks so much, Wifebot. 100% human, 100% real. All right, let's see if snacking's ready. You got snacking, Jace? Not yet. It's preambulating. What the hell? It's preambulating. The age we live in, you guys. Jace, when is the giveaway? I wonder how broke that script is. That script is broken, dude. I gotta fix that. My whole spiel about how that works is broken. The script itself, I think, still works, but the way I gather your info, your names in the chat, I'm pretty sure broke months ago, and I haven't touched it. But I should do giveaways. I want to do a giveaway that's not the marbles and stuff, though. I want to do something else. You know what I mean? I like the concept of doing it in game. But I also like the idea, I like the idea of marbles because you can join a different game via the UI, which then makes me think I just want to make my own HTML version of it, you know what I mean? That way I could really do what I was doing before, but I just do it on my own screen. I should probably just do that. Claude code my way there. Also, just FYI, if anybody's interested in using Claude, I am going through different iterations of, do I want to, and I'm going to say the word snake oil here, but I don't mean it in a bad way. But if you're really interested in Claude, the best way you can learn Claude is to use Claude. I know. It's like me saying the best way to play the game is to just play it. It's same with the AI stuff, you guys, okay? I can make a video and say, this is the top 7 things that you need to do to maximize your Claude usage, right? But I don't actually believe in that. I think that each person is going to have a different experience with it. And depending on the questions and how you use it, depends on the answers you get. And I think that the people who say this is the way are just making it up, trying to convince you it's the way. Does that make sense? And so part of me is like, Jace, you should hop on that bandwagon. You should definitely make Claude videos. You should do these AI things. You should do blah, blah, blah. But then The reason why I don't is because to my core, I don't believe in it. And I probably shouldn't be saying this out loud because I'm probably going to make a video about it. And then you can clip this and be like, look, he's selling out. You know? But anyway, be sure to subscribe to my Claude tutorial where I teach you how to use Claude. Anyway. Sorry about that. That was a tangent. Chase, stop it. Sorry about that. That's on me. I enjoyed seeing my plate helm walking back and forth. Exactly. Pucked. Exactly. Anyway. Let's see if Claude's done, by the way. It is, let's see. Snack first. It's asking me a question. In the Razor base, snacking was an Elsif after the magic mushroom branch, so it only fired when mushrooms weren't eaten that tick. I built it as an independent block. It can fire on its own timer regardless of mushrooms. Keep it independent. Snacking runs on its own eat snack timer regardless of magic mushroom block. It's simpler and each has its own cooldown, so they won't spam together. Make the mushroom a fallback. Only snack when magic mushroom block exists, and it didn't eat this tick. True to the original. Well, we don't want to eat both. Well, I mean, technically we could keep independent, because you can change the when it triggers. We're gonna say keep independent. Okay. It says it's ready. Let's see what it does, man. Since you're using Claude so much, do you still enjoy being a developer to take all the fun out of it? Dig Diggler, I've gone through waves. The good news is for me, I have multiple personalities, so some days I'm really happy, other days I'm not. There's part of me who wants to token max and be one of those people who's like running loops and just spending all the tokens the moment they're up, you know what I mean? Then there's the other half of me that doesn't want to use AI at all and wish I was just turned off, you know what I mean? Like I want to go back to the olden days. Part of me wants people to like, you know, be able to use it to like get their ideas in front of me and then let me take it over. You know, like there's every answer possible. So it really just depends on which Jace wakes up. But overall, I do enjoy development because development to me is like problem solving, and I like problem solving. So whether I'm problem solving talking to an AI bot or I'm actually problem solving by typing code, most of the time I get dopamine from that. You know what I mean? It's when it turns into I have to just when I turn into a QA for my bot, that's when I'm not happy. You know what I mean? If I'm literally only trying to validate its output, that's not fun. But most of the time, good news is being a developer for so long, I already have an idea of what I want it to do. So I just tell it to do that thing, and then I'm validating my own code even though I didn't write it. Does that make sense? No, Jace, you don't make any sense at all. I know. Sorry about that. And I've said this on the stream before. I'm a walking contradiction. You know what I mean? Because I'll say one thing today, and then the next day, completely 180, 290, whatever the term is. Anyway, great question though. All right, let's see what this is here. I'm gonna go to my generated scripts. We're gonna reopen the one. Is it this one? Yeah. Let me rename it so it's easier to see. Snacking. Wait, before snacking. Again, this is my local host at the moment, but open. Logic blocks. Utilities should be down here. Snacking, yep. Eat this much mana is missing. 40 mana. We're going to generate that script, copy. And then we're going to put it next to each other and we'll compare them just to see what it is. So, I'll say new here. First script of the stream, snacking. I'm going to save here. I'm going to set it to 7 so that it's our newest one. I'm going to hit 7 here. Tabbing into war mode. It just ate food. For better or worse, it just ate some food. It snacked. So it worked first try, but let's see what the actual generated code looks like. So I'm going to go over to first script of the stream over here, and we're just going to compare the two, okay? So I learned this the other day. Thank you so much. Who knew? Apparently you guys did. So we have the snacking in here. Wow. Let's go. Codeman mana. Okay, that's okay. I changed the spell as well. Yep. Okay, all right. I removed the buffs as well. All right, snacking. So if not queued, diff mana is greater than the snack difference, and we have a tray or cut of ribs, backpack, snack item, and we eat that. Nom nom nom. That's our stuff. Okay, cool. That looks pretty good. It could probably be better. You're just a Claude Seniors developer and do his code review now before accepting it into prod. Depends on the project, obviously, you know. But yeah. I mean, there's, again, it goes back to this extreme of like, do you want to buy into the fact that you're no longer coding? You know what I mean? Like, do you want to be somebody who's like, I write loops. I haven't coded in 6 months. I no longer need to code. Like, do you want to sell that? If you work in AI, you definitely want to sell it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're somebody who's trying to sell AI, that's the words you want to use, you know? Like, oh, I don't code anymore. So I'm not necessarily an AI developer, so I can still speak the truth of like, yes, I still code. Yes, I haven't uninstalled my editor. Like, I'm not, I don't have access to millions of dollars of tokens for free, so I still actually program, you know? And I don't trust its output 100%, so I still review it. You know, like, I don't know. But I'm also under the assumption of me as a developer, I don't write perfect code the first time either. So, like, just because AI doesn't do it either, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm gonna take. Oh, why you got all that stuff on the ground, bro? I got free resources. Yoink for sure. Yeah. The confidence I have is you've been doing it so long that you, what you write has to be perfect, so it will work 100% of the time. Nice, yeah. But I don't. I know it's not. That like, and the other part is always check bones. Empty. Like being a developer for so long, there's different ways to solve a problem. You know what I mean? 100 ways to skin a cat, which is a terrible analogy. I don't know who made that up. Like obviously someone who didn't like animals. There's 100 ways to skin a cat? Like, no, there's not. Why are you thinking about it so much? Anyway, there's a bunch of different ways you could solve a problem. And so, is my way the right way? And is the AI right the first time? You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, DJ. How would you make it to where you have to keep casting Mind Rot and Corpse Skin on cooldown? But you basically set a timer. You trigger it, and then you look to see if the in-system message worked, right? So if I click this button, it says like unholy symbols remaining, so you knew it was successful. So then you start a timer. It's in the script. It's in the script. Can't see it line of sight. There we go. Huzzah. Any poison check for poison wave with aggro wave built yet? I haven't tried that yet. No. Would you only want to cast poison wave once, Radar? Aggro wave still feeling better today for you, McMatty? It's a little bit better just because we fixed some of the stuff that was wrong with it, but I still would prefer if I didn't have to like manually move my character. But I'm also very lazy and I just haven't changed my build yet. Okay, so we have snacking in there now. What was the other thing we wanted? Is that guy a thief? Yo, how's aggro wave? It's okay. It's okay. Our pet command's in? Not yet. We're going to do that right now, next. Sounds cool for sure, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, poison web still does damage. Yeah, so we did what tier are you on? 0. Thanks. You do. The second thing should be a pretty quick change. Let me look at it. Notice a possible issue with the buff and potion logic. I think there's a problem with the bless. And the potions, they share the same buff names in the buff bar. Because of this, the script sees strength or agility buff from bless. Assumes that corresponding potion buff is already active and won't use a strength or agility potion. Even though the potion provided stronger benefit, one possible solution had cunning. So yeah, we did. We definitely had the ability to do cunning in the mage bot. So I would go with the cunning. We can add that in. Let's get it in. Get it in there. And then we got to do pet commands, the digital evil. We out here dying. Just kidding. We're fine. Let me turn in this little thing so I at least we at least turn in the Chuckster. What did it say? All right, guys, I'm in the top 6,000 players. Let's go. Wait, I'm literally almost on the end page. Wait, I almost got one of the worst ones. So Monona. 2.9, actually. That's so sad. Top 6,000 players, you guys. I did it. I at least checked one in. You're set 25? Okay, let's go back over here to the window. Okay, cool. I was worried that it checked it in. I told it not to. Sweet. So we got that. We got that. Let's do... patch notes. Snacking, cooking. Is it? It's not aggro wave. How the hell do you say this aspect, you guys? Agora wave? Golly. It's aggro wave in my brain. I can't stop. Oh my gosh, look at this guy's cape and shield. What the hell? That was a cool cape shield. I like that. That was sick. Sick, bruh. Jeez, why do you talk like that? Because I'm a streamer, bruh. That's what you gotta do. Gotta entertain the people. While you're debating what you're doing next. You debating, Jace? Sure am. Wish you would. There we go. Agora wave. I'm gonna say aggro wave in there. Added staff IDs to range check. Updated casting a bit for aggro wave. Should be better about casting spells. Breaking when done. Okay, and then what was the other thing that we did? I think that was it. James Aggrowave, bye-bye. Hooked on phonics, so true. What happened to the Outlands Discord? Well, if you believe in rumors, it was Richard Garriott who came in on a white horse and said, I slay thee, Outlands Discord. I banish thee. But if you believe in just real life, I believe somebody reported something that may or may not have been true that caused the Discord to get temporarily blocked. But there's a lot of rumors flying around. You know what I mean? Lord British bot Outlands. That's a better rumor. I like that one. Not saying we have to do this right now, but at some point the temporal, I think there's an item you have to activate for the stuff to be nice to automate. I haven't tried it. Okay, yeah, I haven't tried that aspect at all, McMahon. The Discord got a copyright strike and was taken down. A simple temporal? Interesting. Let me drink my Chick-fil-A soda because I'm a healthy streamer. Ah. Tastes like dirt. That's the way I like it. Okay. Fireball Friday? Nah. Chick-fil-A Drink Friday. Sorry, Blickety. And El Bendito. And everyone else who wants me to drink on the stream. Technically, I'm drinking. Shots. Shots. I know something on your memory hook that sets I wrote a recent thief script. Should check the direct state query. Will bypass recall's delay. The target is exploited before reaction. I was able to steal and be out of frame before chase. On Outlands? Okay. Coolix, did you post it somewhere? Coolix? Coolix? Let me see if I said it right. I probably didn't. You never do, Jace. You never do.
Coolix,
That was close. It's on the script section. On UOAddicts or on Outlands? Oh, I see it. 6 days ago. I thought they blocked being able to target from Razor when you're a thief. But maybe it's only when you set a custom variable. Maybe you can still target last target. But yeah, it's like this. I see the script that you posted, like this one. Like I feel like this doesn't work on Outlands, but maybe it does. Because they removed the ability to like target. But if this still works, that's cool. Okay, where's this shield from? Where's this shield? Damn it, they disappeared. I've seen 2 people now with that shield. Where's that shield from? Is there like a transmorg for a shield? Did I miss this? 2 people had a 6 shield. It was an OS event. It was on the Prev vendor. Damn. To be fair, I wasn't paying attention to any of that. That looks cool though. I'm getting a little bit of like fear of missing out. You reskin your trash can to a big Egyptian barrel. You missed the cheap ones because now the only ones are the faction shield covers. Interesting, dude. Okay, yeah, those are cool. I'd never seen them before, or I guess I'd never noticed them. But I just noticed twice that 2 people had one. It's really cool. Messed up. You messed up, Jay? Sure did. I do need to get into factions at some point, though, you guys. Can I solo factions or no? Can I get points by a solo faction person, or do I have to go group up as a faction? Like, is there a way to get any points without playing with people? Or do I have to go as a group? Like, if I choose a faction, can I go fight in a faction dungeon and get points? Or is it only when you fight other people? Because if that's the case, I'm so screwed. Okay, let's go ahead and focus up, Buttercup. We're going to do the cunning now. Cunning. So we're going to go over to the Mage bot. We're going to go with the init. Cast cunning only. Copy path. Copy paste. Copy path. Go back over to quad. Working on the squid builder. Squid builder. Working on script builder, I want to add a section to, is it the bless section? Where is this? Healing. I want to add an option into the Magery self buffs section of mana. For casting Cunning instead of Bless. You would choose one or the other. Not both. Should we check my by default if the skill of alchemy is greater than 80? Equal to 80. Okay. I've kicked off the cunning question. I've only done group fighting in factions, so not 100% sure how it works. Okay. And then you can solo, but you're in whatever faction the path is in. Oh, okay. You don't... Your guild is the faction. That makes sense. Like, I don't get to choose my faction. Bracket guild. How do I see what we are? Factions? We're Terran. Is Terran good? According to these little dots that I know nothing about, it looks like we're dominating. 3, 3, 3. We winning? Boo this man. Cambria #1. Junka. Hello, Jace. Do you have plans to add an option to ignore targeting, spam, trying to cast spells if the enemy is out of sight but still technically in range? Yeah, I mean, I have plans to fix everything, but I don't know when. So, so yes. But not yet. But yes. Today we're adding in a little bit of aggro-wave checks. I'm trying to add, I've added cooking. We're going to do some pet commands. We are currently adding cunning as a buff option, so you can use potions instead of bless. But yes, all of our dreams are going to come true with the script builder. And then Lord British is going to come and turn off this server. Okay, first he started with the Discord. Next is the server, you guys. You heard it here first. So that way tomorrow when we go play Adam Ant's server, because it's launching season 2 tomorrow, no magic. Okay, you guys, I'm going to try to check it out. The wife doesn't know this yet, but I'm going to try to stream tomorrow because I want to be there for the season's launch of I don't think it's Mortalis. I don't think it's the PvP. I'm sorry, not PvP. One death to rule them all. I don't think it's like that. I think it's just a regular server. But they turned off magic. And orcs have taken over all the towns, so there's no guards. It's going to be great. Or miserable. But either way, I want to check it out. So maybe it was Adam Ant who shut down the Discord, you guys. Let's let's spread those rumors. Yeah, the wife doesn't know it yet, but she's letting me play tomorrow. Exactly. Yeah. And then the other thing is, like, the beta comes out for EverQuest Legends, so I need to make some videos for that. Oh my golly gee willikers. Not enough time in the day. There's still alchemy, just no magery. I don't know, Keith, to be fair. I didn't read anything beyond the Reddit posts, so I'm not sure. I'm going to find out tomorrow when I load up the game. All I know is it said there was like, you know, it's more focused on, you know, warrior combat. And that all the towns are taken over by orcs. Discord is an anti-RP junkyard? Maybe. It's out of the game. Jace, you didn't read the patch notes? I'm shocked. I know. I normally really all about the patch notes. This is why I can't be a good content creator regarding like content that's up to date, because I hate reading it. I don't want to be the person who's like, did you guys, they changed this. And then the numbers, I can't, I'd rather just like, holy cow, when did they add that shield? And then you guys can be like, wow, that was like 4 months ago, Jace. And you can no longer get it. Like, damn, I wish somebody would have told me. Didn't you read the patch notes, Jace? No, it needs to happen in the game. It needs like pop up. Well, I need to log in the game, and then it needs to remind me, like, hey, have you checked out these shields, Jace? Holy cow. Like, hey, we noticed that you like, look at this guy's horse. I mean, that dude had some cool looking thing. Is this an Orion interface? No, this is Outlands, and it's a custom build. So it's UOAddicts.com. It's a custom UI. They have like a lot more options in here. So it's a fork of the classic client. Sorry, I was stroking out there for a second. I do miss the old days of no notes and just everything was a surprise. I wish Outlands would do the same thing with the next expansion. Dude, I'm with you on that. We live in a day and age where you like, again, this would be my content and no one would want to watch it. You guys, you're gonna turn away the moment I start talking about this. But wow, let's imagine a time where we can actually just purchase a video game that was developed and you're like, okay, cool, I want to try this game. And you didn't go research all the best builds and all the best items before you even looked at the game. Like people will like, I want to know exactly what I want to do and play. How should I play before I even buy the game? Like, just buy the game. Try it out. If it sucks, either stop playing it or try a different like build in the game. I don't know. Like maybe I'm just oversimplifying it. Jace, you must have all the free time in the world. No, you just got to sacrifice no longer spending time with your family and load up a stream. It's 6 to 9 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay? Preferably don't take that time slot though, because that's my time slot. Okay, guys, can you pick a different time? Anyway, is this done combobulating yet? 1 second. Let me look. It's sauteed for 6 minutes. Thanks for sauteing. Speaking of 9 p.m. doubleheader for Jason Holmes tonight, I do want a doubleheader, but my wife might murder me because again, I need to break the news to her that I'm also going to try to stream tomorrow. So, yes. but we'll see what happens. Why does wifey get mad about the doubleheader nights? Because she actually wants to spend time with me, which is so weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why she wants to spend time with me. I'm annoying. Yeah, your wife likes you? Yeah, exactly. Weird. I don't know what happened to you guys, you know? I might not be able to win the lottery in the video game, but I won the lottery of life. Although it's a curse because she wants to spend time with me and it won't let me play video games. You know what I mean? Like, golly. I'm assuming you just go like, yo, it's doubleheader night, wink. Yeah. I'm going to have all the time, but your stream will start at midnight. Boo. Yeah, because you're going to be living somewhere crazy, dude. Staff system message from Owen, bracket command. He's telling the secrets, you guys. He said bracket command, CMD. Okay, wait. He's saying a message right here. We've seen a number of rumors circulating about temporary shutdown of our Discord server. We'd like to ask everyone to please refrain from speculating. Thank you for all your patience and support. You heard it here first. I was right. You heard it here first, you guys. Jace owns was right. Is he talking directly to chat? I don't know, but that's kind of funny. It was funny that he also hit bracket command without any command. I wonder if it works for me. CMD. It didn't work for me. I don't have permissions, you guys. That would be kind of funny if it accidentally got activated and we could all spam the server with messages. Everybody, please stop speculating. Anyway, that was funny. Why are you guys blowing somebody up? Just a bunch of random stuff. Okay. Let's check the script builder again, you guys. Here we go. Script builder. Let's go ahead and run this right here. Before snacking. This was our snacking one. We're going to open this one up. Logic blocks. We're going to go down here. And so here's bless. Cunning instead of bless. Nice. Okay, so it did know to checkmark it, which is great. I was curious if it was going to do that. I did tell it that you could do one or the other. Cunning instead of bless. There we go. We're going to leave everything else the same, and we're just going to generate the script again, because that's what we wanted to see. We wanted to test cunning. Thanks for access to the script builder. It's amazing. Hell yeah, forgive it. Thanks for testing it out. Let's see here. We got what am I trying to do? I wanted to make sure that it worked. 7 on the keyboard. Wow, look at that. Bless. So just a reminder of why the script builder is cool. Since we're only doing options that we need, the script is only 660 lines long. Wait, wouldn't that be awesome if it was 626 lines long? Wow. Unfortunately, it's a little bit longer than 626, but the regular Mage script is over 4,000. So every little line of code is a little bit of a delay in the bots, right? And so when we talked about one script to rule them all, as cool as that is, the Razor script engine isn't really designed to do all that. So here's the regular MageBot base, right? This is 4,000 lines. The Dexter bot is 3,000 lines, right? And so our newer bots are under 1,000, which already increased the speed. And then we also have a lot more customization. And then we also allow you to like save the stuff. So if you like this, if you're enjoying this, be sure to support the channel. The best way to do it is click that support button, and then you could join the Discord, watch on Twitch, watch on YouTube. But also, you could join the Discord supporting channel. It's actually jsones.com/support. Why is it not on it? jsones.com/support. This guy right here, this one. These are the ways you can support the channel. Unforgiven, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate you. So Discord, Patreon, PayPal, YouTube, Twitch, affiliate links. I don't know if those actually work anymore. Because if nobody buys your stuff, then it has to reset. I'm pretty sure nobody bought my stuff. I have to reset it. But anyway, thank you guys for the support. And the Prime there, Unforgiven. Okay. So we got Cunning. We have an hour left. I want to get me some Johnster. Dude, I could have my own energy drink. Imagine if I could take off as a streamer. You know what I mean? I could sell an energy drink, Johnster. I could open my own chicken nugget restaurant called chicken juggets. Wow. I'd be more like yeah, some Johnster with a bucket of chicken juggets. Exactly. Everything starts with a J. Jace, do you do that at your work too? I don't do it with my work as much. I do put my sign off is JR everywhere at the at work. So my variables are actually named correctly. They don't start with a J there, but any comment or whatever starts with JR. I should be using JSONs, honestly. I should just put JSONs everywhere. Script tweaker. Okay, so the other thing we wanted to add in the next hour is the ability to control our pets. And the pet one's annoying, because I hate, again, going back to Chase, why are you so annoying? I hate when there's commands that are running when they don't need to be. Okay? So, like I can set a timer that says all follow me and all guard and blah, 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 right? But I don't like that. I want it to be smart enough to know when to use all guard. But it's kind of hard to do that. I did try to add logic to say all guard when you summoned a pet. So for example, if we go over to the little script builder and I add the summoning to my build here. I go down here and I say Magery summons, right? And I add an earth elemental. And I generate the script here and I copy and I paste it over my current one. Jace, do you have to paste it every time? No, you could, again, each build is a unique script. However you want to organize that for yourself, feel free. You know what I mean? Like, it's up to you. I'm sometimes pasting over one. I'm sometimes making a new one. So it's totally up to you. But if I hit 7 right here, boom, Earth Elemental. And it should say all guard once it pops out. See, all guard. So that was added. But some people want it to say all kill when you're fighting something. But do I say all kill just one time? Do I say all kill every time? Why did it bless? I thought I had cunning on. No, I didn't have cunning on. I guess I had bless on. Is the script able to identify when mobs aggro you? Not really. We could say all guard me if you lose health, but I also don't like that either. So it's like if I miss some hit points, then say all guard. But again, I don't like that either. Jace Rones? El Bandito. No, I'm named after a famous chef. Boyardee? Yeah. Jace Boyardee. Is he French? If you're getting hit, sometimes it's late to say Algard. Yeah. Javad. Enemy mob seeing all guard pets also has a really high chance that pets soak up the first attack for the mob you're marching. When you use all kill, most of the time you'll soak up the first attack because of the game. Chase Childs from Julia Childs. Nice. I like that. Chase Childs? I actually like that movie, but I like that actress. What's her name? Is it Amy Adams? Is that her name? I'm going to Google her real quick. I know that's her name. I just want to Google her real quick. Hold on. She seems nice. Is it Amy Adams? Yes. Best I can think of is the war peace mode. All follow on peace. All guard followed by all kill when it's yeah, that's how I had it for a while too in the Mage bot, but then it became annoying as well. But I kind of stopped playing a summoner, so I haven't really played a summoner in a while. I feel like I need to do that. See how things go. Command tier 15? Not yet. I'm aggro wave 0 right now. ADHD over here. My highest one's actually arcane now, right? I feel like arcane is a little bit higher than command. I could play the... I do have a summoner that I haven't played in forever. Herding, Spirit Speak, Necromancy, Eval, Magery, Meditation, Camping. Should we just do that? ADHD tier 15? Yeah, exactly. Dude, I'm redline for sure. I'm like 35 chains, tier 15. 35 chains, 35 links in each chain of being able to not finish a project. I'll tell you what. Let's at least finish. Let's just go play for a sec with a pet. With this, I'm gonna hit 7 on the keyboard to restart the script here. I'm gonna hit D. All guard me manually. Okay. Apparently the W. All follow me. Let's go ahead and get this. Let's get this mummying, you know? Here we go. All right. Okay. All right. Pet's about dead. Will it summon it without being interrupted? First death of the stream. Okay, I'm struggle busting here, you guys. Okay. Your script sucks, Jace. I should have done 2 pets. I keep getting interrupted. Okay, the whole dungeon's on me. Okay, this is where the script sucks, you guys, okay? You would want to turn off the script. If you get in a situation like this, just hit M on your keyboard, okay? Because then it will stop the script. And then you can, like, run where you need to run. Right? And then we can start it again. I'm going to hit 7 on the keyboard over here. Why is it summoning so much? What's happening? Oh, because it's... What's happening? There it goes. Why does it keep... It thinks I don't have enough health. That's my problem. It's not summoning because I don't have enough health. There we go. It's summoning 2, though. Okay, something's wrong. Something's wrong with the summoning. Something's definitely wrong with the summoning. Do we gonna have to dude, we're gonna have to play a summoner because it's pretty rough. Oyster's got no sound. Anyone able to type in the chat what happened in Discord? We're not allowed to talk about it, Oyster, so good news is you can't hear me not talk about it. Please refrain from talking about it. Yeah, Mullins got killed? Okay. Okay. So why is it trying to summon 2 mummies? Like, what? Why is it doing 2? Something's wrong with the summons. I probably have to wait for here too as well. Yeah, Earth count pet 1. Well, the follower count's equal to the follower count. Cast summon. If the target exists, target ourself. That's for like the dropping a blade spirit. If our diff hits is greater than the summon import, then remove it. Okay. The summon is a earth elemental, and we find type on the ground. So it's kind of like if we have too many followers to cast that, we should probably set it as a success. I wonder if I did that on my other one. Or did my logic just make more sense because it was checking everything? Is this the Mage bot? Yeah. While the follower count is equal to this follower count. Yeah, summon's definitely busted, you guys. Goodness gracious. I wonder if it's because I'm not clearing the ignore anymore. Because this, I'm pretty sure I clear ignore. Do I clear ignore here? Clear ignore. I clear ignore when I first play the script. I clear ignore when I check for hurting. I also clear ignore right before I summon. I don't think I clear ignore in my new script. I bet that's my problem. I bet that's my problem, ladies and gents. Lady and gents. I bet that's it. Let me look at the script, Jace. Look at the script, Jace. Look at the script, Jace. There we go. Clear ignore? Yeah, I don't have any clear ignore in there. That's probably why. Mm-hmm. Because we ignore. Yep. Clear ignore. I'm just gonna add it manually to the top here. I feel like this will solve all my problems. Okay. I feel like this. That's my ish. Okay. I'm gonna release that dude. Let's see what we got here. 7 on the keyboard. I'm gonna release this dude as well. Wow, it worked. Although it works first time, sometimes on other times. So maybe we need to do this. Maybe we just need to play with it for a sec. LOL. Did you 11? No, I'm 12. Okay. Stuck in the past. 1997. D on the keyboard for all guard to me. You winning, Jace? Sure am. Agora wave. Aggro wave. We're out here dying. It's fine, you guys. We need a Discord offline command that links to the forum. That's on my list to make my bot dynamic. My own code only works when it first runs. I can't dynamically change it. Wait, it's trying to summon again? I thought I fixed it, you guys. Discord down. Brown bear. Well done. Players cannot use arcane abilities when they have followers. Speaking of Discord, Jace, you got a Discord? I sure did until it got turned off. But we can't talk about why it got turned off. Oh, wait, that was the Outlands Discord. Yes, I have one, and it's working just fine. You should join if you're not in there already. jsones.com/discord or discord.gg/jsones. Pick your poison. We can speculate all day long. Wait, am I not playing the right script that I changed? I need to relook at the script because I feel like I've messed something up. I need to compare the logic for summoning in our new one versus my old one because I feel like something's wrong. Well, of course something's wrong, Jay. It's not freaking working. Oh, casting Earth Elemental, it instantly skips over. Why? It says casting Earth Elemental, but then it doesn't. If the followers is less than 5, boom. And then if diff hits is greater than we break. I need to figure that out a little bit more. F on the keyboard there, you guys. F, rope telly. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, he's a professional gamer. I know. M on the keyboard. Instantly sucked into the gate. Instantly recalling home. Uh-oh, have a good rest of your stream, Jace. The wife, La Bendita, wants to go grab a drink. Dude, congrats. Have fun. Thanks for tuning in, liking, following, subscribing, joining the Discord if you're not in there already. We are going to push what we got now, and then I'll work on the summon stuff because we need to figure that out, but I'm going to push what I got at least. That way we can see the most recent things. Is there a quick other change I can make here before I commit what we've done? There's one from so Wither's there. Skinning's there. We'll mark that as reviewed. That's done. Wither's there as well. Mark that as done. We still need to add the all guard me. Yep. Not doing that yet. We need to hone in the like line of sight checks. We need to add in an option for here. Overheads for here. Exploit 13, because Exploit 12 was taken. Maybe you know of an interesting server that's opening soon. Me and my mates are interesting on a fresh start. Well, guess what? Tomorrow. Are you a plant? Tomorrow is season 2 of the Adamant server. What is it called even? Let me look at his Discord real quick. 1 second. What are we calling this? Season 2, A World in Turmoil. Can I forward this into my Discord? Yes, I can. Hopefully it didn't ping everyone, because if it pinged everyone, I'd be mad. But, I just put it in my Discord here. I'll copy it as well. It's going to be a link to Reddit, so sorry about that. But this one right here, this one. It launches tomorrow, and it's basically no Magic server at the moment. I don't know if it comes in later or if it's that whole season or whatever, but orcs have taken over the town. It's lawless. It is going to be a bloodbath. It launches tomorrow. Should be amazing. Should be terrible. I don't know. Could be great. Could be bad. Either way, I'm going to try to be there. We'll see what happens. I'm burping up Chick-fil-A, you guys. I'm sorry about that. Thanks for telling us what you were burping up, Jace. We really needed to know. I know. Just trying to make sure you're prepared. Damn, Wifebot's even posting in my Discord. Poiston? She's out here poisting. She said, it looks like the Discord put UO Outlands in timeout. While the grown-ups sort things out, come invade the J-Zone's Discord. Bring your guildies, your enemies, your loot goblins, that one friend who dies to a Mung Bat. We'll keep the chaos going until everyone's back. Heart Wifebot. But then she also posted positive focus. The game itself is unaffected. The servers, website, and other game services remain online. Thank you, Owen, for working on getting the Discord back up. Heart Wifebot. Dude, Wifebot's out here putting in work. Little does she know we're going to be streaming tomorrow. She's going to be pissed. Pickles is pissed. And if you know what Pickles is pissed is, you might have kids too. Or you've seen a kid movie. Pickles is pissed. Wifebot's a plant. So true. Have to pay her to show up on the stream. Okay. She yelled from the other room. I already know. I don't know if that was to me or the children. Merchant bot has returned from dinner. Hot links again? Hit the spot? Well done, sir. I was going to try to add a few more things in before we push. Utility option for showing the script started. Few options. Say overhead. script. Sorry, I'm typing and not even saying out loud what I'm typing. But basically, I'm trying to add in the overhead message that started the script. And I wanted to give you an option to like turn that on and off, but then also select the color of the overhead. And then we'll add the other overheads as well. So I just wanted to make sure that I told it this. An example is copy path, line 24, 26. Okay. The knock. So Discord got shut down. It's temporarily got shut down. We're not allowed to speculate, but it's temporarily offline. Some of the speculation, though, that we're not supposed to speculate about was that Lord British was trying to take back what was his and shut down the Discord, which didn't make much sense to me, honestly. I feel like that was a stretch. The other one was they forgot to pay the bill. The other one was sassiness. Sassiness afoot. Jace, with the Outlands server down, I have to ask, did you quit Outlands? I mean, the Outlands server's fine. The Discord, that's what's crazy. The server's fine. It's the Discord that's broken. And to be fair, like I said, I got banned for 7 days. A week ban for typing disgorg.gg/jsones. And I appealed and I got denied. I accidentally typed the wrong letters of Discord and I got banned for 7 days. Now, they didn't take my Discord server down though, just my account. So, you know, I don't know what happened over there on the Outlands. I'm going to assume whoever DDoSes the server tried to do that using Discord. You know what I mean? I don't know, but who knows? We're not allowed to speculate. Here I am speculating about not being able to speculate. There was an in-game announcement. He did bracket command in the game. He went like this, bracket command. And then we all saw it. And then he said, bracket command, stop talking, basically. That was kind of what happened in the game. But oh, you're lousy. They just want you to calm down about it. That's true. Calm down, bro. Calm down, calm down. Ocean is 25% faster respawn. So true, Bliggity. You got to get out there on the ocean, bro. Yeah, here, oceaning it up. Anyway, we did hit our goal of getting to aggro wave 1, tier 1. So the next thing that I'm going to focus on is a summoner build, question mark, maybe. But I'm currently adding in a custom script started. Let's see what it looks like. It's the JSON support channel. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do. What was I doing? I was over here. Announce the script started. Hue 89. Generate. Copy. Oh my golly gee willikers, you guys. Save, play. Did it do it? Custom script started. There it is. Nice. So that's one of the options. We're going to add that in. And then the other thing was the overheads and also ignoring mobs. Can we get that done in the next... Yeah, it's a good thing it's Hue 89. Yeah, I had to do 89 because everyone kept saying I was racist. Ugh. I'm not. It's just the default color of it. It was a number. Yeah, it's crazy. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. I don't know. Like now I'm like in trouble for that. Anyway, if you, by the way, I get like when you're a streamer, when you are a streamer, you get in trouble for all sorts of stuff. And by in trouble, I mean people take things out of context everywhere. So yeah, that happened to me because I liked using the hue blue because it was the default hue of everything inside of Razer. Anyway, so yeah, 89 is still blue. But you can change it, by the way. You can change that color if you'd like. 79. Generate. Copy. Scripts. Oh, I should have done 26. Or, yeah, 626. There's that. Jace, how do you know the colors of the hues, though? Well, you can actually go to UOAddicts.com and then click guides and then click hues. What? Yeah. I got that in there. You guys, you can pick all the colors. Look at that. Now, this is the default Razer hues. So, Outlands has some custom hues that don't show up on this list. But this is like the default Razer. So, no matter what you're on there. Yeah, let's look at 626. Like, what is that? It's kind of a pastel color right there. Let's try it. Salmon. It's salmon. Let's see what that looks like in the game here. I'm going to just save that manually here. 7. Yeah, salmon. Well done. Cool, so that's on. Should we enable that by default? I think we should, huh? That way it's on, and I don't have to keep clicking it, because I like it on. But you can turn it off if you like. Let's do that. Great plan, Jace. Thanks. Do I ask AI to do it? Do I spend tokens for AI to just flip the flag? No. We're going to do it ourselves. On by default. We're going to do that. And then I'm also going to turn it on over here. I'm going to go utility. Script started. Label. Default. Yeah, where is it? Default enabled. True. Look at that. Boom. I didn't even need to ask AI nothing. Ain't nobody got time to ask AI. Jace. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy everything again. We're gonna go to Skills tab. I'm gonna click Copy All. We're gonna refresh this as like a new build. Who dis? You still got it. Bats on your shoulders. Yeah, exactly. Sure, Grandma. Let's wheel you back into the house. Yeah, you're a programmer. Yeah. Sure. All right, we're eating magic mushrooms. Sure are. We're going to use cunning instead of bless. Sure are. Let's see. Shield bash. I'm going to uncheck all of those bad boys. Bulwark and shield bash. We're going to go 0 on the mana here. If that's no longer needed. Sure, I'm going to taunt, but only 500 hit points. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. I only want to do corpse skin. Spell-wise, we'll cast lightning. We'll cast that. Cash me outside. We're going to do fire field. What mana do I need? 16. Okay. And then interrupt if we leave war mode. Start a swing. Don't cast while moving. Drink a heal potion before interrupting. Mage summons. We're going to go 2 earth elementals. Undead followers. Sure. Wither. It requires 95 necromancy, and I don't have that. Potions. We'll do the potions. Announce the script started. It is checkmarked by default. Fantastic. Eat the food buff. Snacking. We have cooking on this build, so it's eating that. Auto scan corpses. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, generate script. Copy. And then we'll paste this bad boy in here. Save. And 7 on the keyboard. Custom script started. Wow. Holy cow, you guys. Nick 111, because Nick 110 was taken. You've been testing the script on the old Arcane Mage, and it's a great job, Jace. Thanks, man. Thanks for checking it out. Wait, do pets no longer expire? Time left 24 hours? Is this new? Poma. Necropets don't expire. Okay. So custom script started. We're going to go to war mode here. D, I have to all guard me because I don't have that in yet. We'll fix that one day. Don't worry, guys. Bliggity, I need more aggro wave cores, please. Support the stream. Get me to level 2. Hey guys, I heard Jace needs cores. All right, this is looking pretty good. Pretty sick, bro. Oh my gosh, look at all that. I mean, that is pretty cool when it kills a bunch of stuff at once. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty neat. That's a pretty good feeling right there, you guys, you know. And I don't even have my... Wait a minute, you guys. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Hold your horses. I didn't even update my Wizard Grimoire, you guys. Oh, my fire field. Hold on, what is this? Increases the damage by 40% of fire field. Oh, no, dude. Poison field? Caster's effective poisoning skill is increased by 35. Player must meet printed minimums to qualify for different poison types. Wait, so you could be a poison aggroer and do poison field? Like in theory. Huh. Let's add some poison taste ID. Yeah, like interesting. 6 staff. Who made it? I think it was you. There was somebody made me a bunch of staffs a long time ago, and I've just been using them ever since. They made me like, I think like 30 staffs, and I've used them this entire time. I need to go back and look. It's a Nox Crow, but worse. Alright, all guard me here. D on the keyboard. What's that do? Chase that guard. It's bound in the game. It's in the game. Alright. Multiple mobs at once, you guys. Casting a spell. Nice. The Meteor Storm bonus is good too. Let me look at that. %40 damage increase. Chain lightning is a hinder. Earthquake. Damage increased by 35%. Caster gains 10% spell damage against each target hit for 30 seconds. Interesting. Interessante. I'm getting killed here. What's going on? This game sucks.
First death of the stream.
That was on me. I died. You know, I died for some reason. First death of the stream. Game's bad. Yep. No wonder the Discord got shut off. We definitely need to hone in the like summoner getting her. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, not like this. Not like these. First death of the stream, times 2. I hit the button.
First death of the stream.
Fat hands can't even hit the button. I blame Richard Garriott. I like your style, Chris. Okay. Let's just go ahead and post what we got. I think we did a good job. Obviously, Summoner needs some love, you guys, okay? Summoner is not the best. And that's okay. You can't always have the best. I would like to get my stuff back. Let me see if I can get in there. Let's see if we can make our way. Jace owns his corpse. L on the keyboard, lifty loot. What's that do, Jace? That lifts our loot, you guys. What a great name. Puts our loot on. It's not going to activate our script because I'm not on the right page. Or it's not going to activate our aspect. You the actual Jace? Yeah. You know, if you were watching the stream. LOL. Wildwood. Like, follow, and subscribe. Doop. Doop. Alright, I'm on the keyboard. We just got our gear back. That's nice. Okay, you guys, let's push what we got. Show me what you got. Show me what you're working with. Boop. Get status. Get add. Get commit. There's a overhead range weapon, arcane staff. What else do we do? I don't know. It's in the patch notes, Jace. Cunning, snacking. Get status, get push. And then we will do a little merge request. Main. Let me just look at my stuff real quick. I do like to review it just to make sure I didn't accidentally put in stuff I didn't want to put in. Not that that's ever happened before. That looks good. Create pull request. Merge pull request. Oh, yeah. Were you just in Palma? I sure was, Matt. Yeah, we died. Had to get my corpse back. Was that you asking me if it was the real me? Because yes. Thanks for tuning in, liking, following, subscribing. Should I blame Owen? Potentially, per Sigma, but we're not allowed to talk about it. We're encouraged not to talk about it. So it's all speculation. Richard Garriott, some people blamed. I blamed people. Or Bad Link. And we're currently pushing UOAddicts, the newest script builder version. So once that's live, we'll show it off real quick. We'll test it one more time, and then we're going to log off. I may or may not be back this evening, depending on what happens with WifeBot and the children. Jace Gnomes. I don't know if the server gets reset. I should probably know this information, but I don't follow it enough. I don't know if our characters get reset during the open beta, or if it's just a continuation of what's already there. Does anybody know that for the EverQuest Legends? Are you winning, son? Says Zombies. Sure am. There's gonna be a new server for paid beta. Okay. Because that launches right, I think July 1st. Again, I should know this information. Oof. Lord Dark Meat, welcome to the stream. Hello. We're about to ship you guys off to somebody else. But I'm waiting for this build to go. And the new server will wipe before the launch. Yeah. How come Amy Adams is in my search history, guys? What happened? If you're on the stream, you would know. She's the one that stopped the Outlands Discord from working. Rude. I'm gonna have to have a word with her. Don't be weird, Jace. Okay. I'm just waiting for this build. This is, I'm just trying to kill time at the end of the stream. You know what I mean? And I don't want to load up UOAddicts because it's currently being deployed and I want to like air on the stream, you know? Like, come on. we're about into the round of 32 for World Cup, if anybody cares. You know what I mean? Like, will the United States pull off an amazing feat and actually beat... I'm pretty sure they're playing Bosnia. Or who are they playing? Hold on. Yeah. Wednesday, July 1st. Oh, man. Wednesday, July 1st at 7 p.m. Oh, no, dude. We're not streaming that day. Wait, July 1st is the beta for... Oh, my God. Why does everything happen on the same time? Man. All right, we'll see what happens on Wednesday. Jason, Richard Geary took UOAddicts down. I accept. If he takes my stuff down, UOAddicts. Oh no. All right, let's see if it's done yet. Refresh. A refresh. It says it's done, so let's see. UOAddicts.com. Development roadmap, script builder. Let's see if the patch notes are there. Sure is. Aggro wave, snacking, cunning, script started message. Here it is, you guys. The latest and greatest. The things we worked on today. Wow. The official Outlands Discord is gone. Currently, it's gone, Tori, JJ. But it will probably be back. Within a week or so, it will be back. I'm guessing. So there we go. We got that. Outlands Discord. Yeah, we don't know what happened. It's all speculation. But some of the rumors are it was Richard Garriott who said, no more Discord. That's a silly rumor. I don't believe that one. I'm more on the incline of there was a bad link, a bad piece of content, a bad something that triggered something. Then also on that note, is there a sassy DDoSer that also tried to mass report? I don't know. These are all speculations. Okay, but anyway, this is the newest build here. So script builder, did I drop it? I sure did. Okay, and so we can do the logic blocks. Again, you can go to a previously generated script. I encourage you to rename them. That way it's easy to remember what you were doing. You don't have to if you don't want to. That's totally fine. But let's go ahead and do a new one right here, right now. Try the script builder. We're going to go over to our skills tab in Razor, copy all, and then we just hit Control V to paste it there. Detect build. You could generate the script right now, but you rarely want to customize it, so you click logic blocks. I know, I'm going to work on the UI still. It's going to be better, okay? Leave me alone. We're going to stop the script if we're hidden. We're going to mini heal if we're missing 65 health. We're going to greater heal if we're missing 35 health. We're going to cure. We're going to interrupt the heal if our hit points recovers mid-cast. If you want to heal no matter what, you just uncheck that. You know what I mean? You might want to uncheck that. It depends on how you play. If you're living risky, uncheck it. If you're living like me, just leave it checked. Anyway, then we're going to eat magic mushrooms. If we're missing 35 mana, sounds fantastic, okay? We're going to go ahead and bless. No, we're going to actually use cunning. Just kidding, I'm going to use bless. But cunning is the new option. No, we'll test cunning because we just pushed it. Let's make sure it works. Parry. We do have parry in this build, so we can change the default stance we go into. I'm going to go shield bash. I only want to do that if we're going to switch to bulwark when standing still, switch to shield bash when we're moving. Fantastical. Min mana to switch 0 because it's no longer necessary. I need to remove that. Taunt, sure, but only if I'm 100 health. Okay. Melee range, attack 10, sounds great. Weapon ability 1 sounds fantastic. I'm only going to do corpse skin on this particular attempt. And as a matter of fact, I'm not even going to use a weapon ability because I can't be an arcane and summon and use it. So we're going to not even try to use a weapon ability. We're going to interrupt our cast if we leave war mode. We'll keep swinging. Don't start a cast if we're moving. Interrupt the cast if we are missing. If our cast Interrupt the cast when our hit point drops to 40. This is where we need a diff hit check. Instead of being 40 health, it needs to be missing. You know what I mean? If we're missing like 60 health interrupt, right? Like that would make more sense. But we're gonna go ahead and 40. Drink a heal before we interrupt. Summons 2 earth elementals. Potions. Got it. Check, check, check. You could check, uncheck, all good. You choose. Announce the script started. This is one of the newer things. UOAddicts sounds great. Eat a food buff. Snacking, because I have cooking on my build, so eat some snacks. Sounds great. And now we generate. You can click discuss this script right here, or you can copy. Either way, copy. We're going to copy right now. But if I go to discuss this script, this is kind of a summary of what we selected. And then at the very end, you can add comments like, wow, Jace, this is awesome, or wow, Jace, this sucks. And I'll try to review them before the stream because I've kind of failed this week. It's been a long week. Anyway, so now that script is on the clipboard, we go over to scripts tab. We're going to click folder, we click new, and this is like, wow, this is amazing. And then we're just going to control V that bad boy in there and hit save. Then I'm going to say set hotkey. I'm going to set it to 7. And so if we run this is amazing, it should work. 7 on the keyboard. Wow. Boom. Looks good. When you come back for Jace Dom, did you put an Outland banner on for Lost Souls? What a fancy script builder you have there. Thanks, Zombix. Now when I play Outlands, I just look at my character's echo page over a bunch of times, then log out. Oh. Old Captain 7. On the Bard Tamer, people use arcane staffs for procs, but it doesn't have a weapon skill, so the script doesn't hit the target part. You mean... like if you're over here and you're like looking at the logic blocks, I only do the weapon abilities. Like you could add swords or something to it. Like if you really wanted to be there, I could make it show up anyway. Bard Tamer can also use a pistol crossbow. That way you get defense from a shield and you can still proc your aspect. Nice, thanks for sharing the build there, sir. Yeah, so you're saying like when you're here in your logic block, you can't turn on this. You can temporarily just add one here. Like there's no hard rule on the build, but I can add a check mark here anyway to turn it on. I'll add that to my notes. As a matter of fact, we'll add a comment right here. Weapon ability to be check marks, even if no weapon skill. This is due to trying to proc. Wait, is it not? Is it weapon ability or is it? Oh, it's just this melee range attack, right? It's not weapon ability. I think I'm wrong here. We're talking about this melee range attack. Sorry, not weapon abilities. Yeah. Okay, cool. Since we might not have a weapon skill, but still want to try and proc stuff. Tamer, Bard. Example. I need to fix that too. Okay, cool. Commented, liked, followed, subscribed. Okay, sweet. We're gonna find somebody to raid. I may or may not be back because of White Pod, but I do want to play Jace Gnomes, which is EverQuest Legends. You play EverQuest Legends, Jace? I sure do. Join the Discord if you're not in there already. So we got Legends, Helena. Never heard of that person. Great Lakes. Playing Great Lakes? Interesting. M. Night Salami Llama. Holy cow, Broadsword UO is streaming. Official stream for Ultima Online. Richard Gary, it's definitely turned into that one. The Liaison. Girthiest Day of the Week. That's a terrible title. Perfect. Cutie. Atlantic. What the hell's going on? Is something happening in the game? Ultima Online Sprite Light mushroom farming? What is going on? Is there some sort of event happening on the real UO? There's multiple people playing the real UO, you guys. We're just gonna hit the genocide. Thanks so much for joining. Like, follow, subscribe. Raid Legends. Anyway, be sure to check out the script builder, you guys. Like, follow, subscribe, join the Discord, not in there already, etc., etc., etc. Can we hype our way out of here, James? Maybe. I'm gonna go type to Wifebot. I'm gonna go talk to Wifebot in real life. Okay, I'm gonna go see what she's up to. I'm gonna see what the kids are up to. Everyone should be asleep though, It's Friday. Go to bed. And we're gonna be back. We're gonna come back. Maybe. Peace. These gnomes, EverQuest Legends, maybe. Tomorrow, Season 2. No Magery, only weapon skills, Adamant server. Maybe. My wife is gonna be pissed. Wait, why did the Outlands Discord shut down? Inconclusive. The Digital Evil, we got you, dude. Don't worry. Soon TM. Alright, thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for liking, following, subscribing. It's so stupid. Alright, bye.